today we're looking at what I call rescue mission, and we start with the song, God will make our way where there seems to be no way. He walks in ways we cannot see. He will make a way for me. He will be my guide. Hold me closely to his side. With love and strength for each new day. He will make a way. He will make a way. We need for God to help us in the various battles that we face. Because the reality is, as long as we are in this earth, there will always be challenges. I mean, of course, David was someone that faced a lot of challenges, and this is also one of them. First Samuel chapter 30, verse 1. Now it happened when David and his men came to Ziklag on the third day that the Amalekites had invaded the south and Ziklag, attacked Ziklag and burnt it with fire, and had taken captive the women and those who were there from small to great. They did not kill anyone, but carried them away and went their way. So David and his men came to the city, and there it was burned with fire, and their wives, their sons, and their daughters had been taken captive. Then David and the people who were with him lifted up their voices and wept until they had no more power to weep. So once in a while, you are going to have challenges, that would can be very depressing. You begin to almost question everything. But we learn a lot from this particular account. Verse 6, but David strengthened himself in the Lord his God, no matter what the challenges is. Don't let, don't be overwhelmed by the challenge. Look up to God. So David inquired of the Lord, verse 8, saying, shall I pursue these troops, shall I overtake them? And he answered him, pursue, we shall surely overtake them, and without fail recover all. And this is actually what took place. So verse 16, and when they had brought him down, they got hold of someone who revealed the location of these guys, because they had, it was one of their servants, and they had, they thought it was about, they neglected him, and he was able to give them the location, and they got down to these guys. And they were there spread out all over the land, eating and drinking and dancing because of all the great spoil which they had taken from the land of the Philistines and from the land of Judah. Then David attacked them from twilight until the evening of the next day. Not a man of them escaped, except 400 young men who rode on camels and fled. So David recovered all, just like God had promised, and nothing of theirs was lacking, either small or great, sons or daughters, spoiled or anything which they had taken from them. David recovered all. That is the God that we serve. God has not promised us that there won't be challenges. No. Don't let anybody deceive you that when you become a Christian, everything will be easygoing. No way. God has promised challenges, but what he has promised is that in the midst of those challenges, he will come through for us. So we shouldn't let our hearts be weary. We should be comforted by this word. Depend on God, listen to his leading and his direction, so that even when the enemy has stolen anything from us, we can pursue, we can overtake, and we can recover.